Hi everyone. I've got a number of emails about my blog post. I did make a video before on this regarding TechCrunch founder and friend Michael Arrington, who made a comment on CNN that only Michael in his densest moments can make. When he says, "I don't know a single black entrepreneur." So when I first heard that, because my friend Marco Brown turned me on to the whole issue about a couple of days ago, 2 days ago, 3 days ago now, I thought, Michael lost his mind? I mean, was he smoking something? And then I thought about the whole idea of the invisible man that was introduced in the book by Ralph Ellison decades ago. That society, white society frankly, doesn't see blacks. So you can do something very, very well as a black person, and it's like you don't see. And maybe, because I want to make sure I'm not misunderstood. What I mean by invisible, I mean then. Of course, now we wouldn't have President Obama if that was the case. So I just want to, I'm really a little nervous about being misunderstood here, because it's a very complicated issue, or it can be. Michael reached down to his deep subconscious, and that's what came out. The fact that he doesn't see. Unless, and you would say, okay, what do I mean? Unless the matter is brought to his attention. In other words, hey, Michael, man, you're not paying attention to these black folks. Oh, okay, you're right. Let's do something about it. And then suddenly the issue of somebody being black and that he has to pay attention to them and everything comes front and center, right? In other words, he is now aware of you as a black person because it's in the context of the fact that perhaps he's ignoring you. It doesn't see you. So the point of them, that's very sticky. And blacks who've written about this, who blog, have said Michael Arrington is not racist. And he isn't. You know, I know Michael, all right? But Michael has a thing up there that he's got to work through. And it comes out far less so now than in the past. And I've changed over that period of time too. But the bottom line is it's still there. Otherwise, you have to deal with the fact that he said the comment on camera. Soledad didn't give Michael a piece of paper and say, oh, by the way, would you make this comment? That came out of Michael's mouth. That's the hard truth about it. It came out of Michael's mouth. And so now it serves as the meme for San Francisco Bay Area tech culture. And it really buttresses things that I've written about in the past that people didn't like that I was writing about. And what bothers me, for those African Americans who've written, is they don't tell the real story. Why is it some of us are afraid of telling the real story? Are you afraid of someone white's not going to like you? I mean, it's ridiculous. You know, if you have an experience, share the experience because it makes society richer and better and educates all of us. Not everybody out there reacts that way, and Michael's not a bad person himself. He just made a screwed up comment that indicated some issues he still has to work on. Michael, you ever dated a black girl? What's wrong with you? Go out and date some black chicks, man. Get married. I'm serious about that. That would change everything. If Michael dated a black woman, he would never make a comment like that again. You know why? Because when he came home, she slapped the crap out of him, and he knows it. Michael, date a black chick. That'll solve the entire issue. Whole problem will go away. Hey folks, as a follow-up, based on information I got while making this video on the Michael Arrington CNN Black Entrepreneurs issue. Anyway, Soledad O'Brien points to an email that was actually sent to Michael that he omitted from his blog, Uncrunched, that explains that they are going to talk to him about, essentially, about black entrepreneurs. So, Michael, what the hell are you doing, man? What? See, that opens up a new can of worms. Michael, you should have known that was going to come out. Dude, what is wrong with you? Something else, too. Michael mentions, oh, this has got me going, mentions that he's going to talk to will.i.am. That's standard San Francisco Bay Area tech habit. Oh, I know a black guy. He's a rapper. He's MC Hammer. He's Chameleonaire. He's will.i.am. To which Chameleonaire says, I'm too vocal. Yeah, I am. So what? But the bottom list is ridiculous. You know? it's not solving the problem to say, yes, I talked to Will I Am. I am working with Will I Am, as opposed to Zenny Abraham or anybody else. I mean, come on, dude. Jeez.